tell you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're live on YouTube as well. Yeah, we are live on YouTube as well. Follow me on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, guys. Goes a long way. I'm gonna put another link within the comments too, though. The vanity one, I see that, I saw that. Hey. Yeah, so you can check out my YouTube as well. I'm doing my vibes on YouTube there. Trying to build up the vibe on YouTube. I could also get a little tip on YouTube vibe. Yeah. Yeah, big up Benjamin there. And Joanne T, big up to you there, Edward. Cody Ranks, big up, man. Bless up. Let's see what we have for grabs there. Let's see what we have. Well, there's a storm going on, a bad storm there in the meantime. There's a storm that's well messed up. Let me see if I could give you guys a little glimpse. There's a messed up storm going on there. Let's see. I'll get a glimpse of that storm before we put up a little vibe. So we're waiting for people to join in still. We watch out the storm. Wow. Imagine that. Guys, take a look at this. This is the storm going on right now there, presently. Milton storm. The Milton storm or whatever. I don't know the name. Wow. That's what's going on right now. Amazing. Oh man, that's a lot. That's crazy, isn't it? That's so crazy, guys. Esa fake. Ahora grande. Exa live. Se vous en fait bye. Yo, that's an old, no, that's a live, you guys. That's a live. You ever seen that? But the person, apparently the person, but I don't know if the person used a recording and put it live. But let's moving forward. Anyways, moving forward. Somebody I see that live there. Watch there. It's not live, you got it, yeah. Ukawe, gasa. Gasa. Why? E live. Why? It's somebody. Why? You see it live. It's not live. That why I put it there. Why? Magie. C'est bon ça connaître manière pour prendre des monnaies ça. Yo. Anyways, let's check out the latest. Let's check out the latest. Let's see what we have.
A parent is living through every parent's worst nightmare after discovering that their nearly 2-year-old child had been sexually assaulted.
That's true, ça pas vrai. Ça pas vrai. Un Alexa.
A parent is living through every parent's worst nightmare after discovering that their nearly 2-year-old child had been sexually assaulted. The child, who attends an educational institution in the northern part of the island, returned home, and during a routine change, the parent noticed something unusual: blood and redness in the genital area. By the parent's account, the child was uneasy, and upon further investigation, it was discovered that the child's private areas was severely bruised. Due to the sensitivity and graphic nature of what was described, we have opted not to disclose further details. However, the distraught parent is accusing someone within the school of harming the child. In an exclusive interview with the news team, the parent did state that the child was taken from the school by a trusted guardian, and it was when the parents returned home they discovered the bruises. This prompted them to seek medical attention, after which their suspicions were confirmed.
When I saw that, I shouted at her father, and then he came and he saw it. He asked me how the is so red, and then he called his mother to see. And when we brought her to the mother room, the grandmother's room, she was trying to look at it, and the child was very fussy, so we had to hold her while the grandmother watched it with the light. And that is when she said that we need to bring the child to the doctor. So we immediately dressed her and we brought her to the polyclinic where she saw a doctor. And then when she saw the doctor, they immediately called the police. She was intercepted.
The parent says that the child was dressed by them in the morning and by all indicators, everything was normal, leading them to conclude that this occurred at the educational institution.
On mornings when her father dropped her in the school, she does be still sleeping. So it could have been nowhere else, happened nowhere else but at the school.
The parents remained in communication with the school's administrator, who continues to deny that the incident took place at the school.
Well, when I called the principal, the Friday I didn't get her. The Friday night, I think she declined the call or she did not answer the call. One of them. And later on in the night, she called me back and I let her know what's happening. Then she told me she don't know why somebody would do that. She doesn't think it's at the school that happened. Asked the grandmother where it happened.
The parents stated that they attempted to reach the school on Monday and was again told that no staff member would do such. They also indicated that now days later, the child is still suffering. The matter has been handed over to police, and in respect of the parents' wishes to remain anonymous and to protect the child's identity, we have deliberately chosen not to disclose the name of the educational institution involved.
Listen. What I got on there, guys? No. Let me read doing things you guys say. Yeah, exactly. Why they not saying which school? Why when them kind of pedophile thing happen, they always hiding the vibe, guys, sir. I have a problem with them people doing that, Papa. Why them people always hiding the process? Good night to the ones who just joined in there and who's just getting. We're gonna run it again. Let's do this one more time because this is a very interesting story. And for those who just joining in there, you know, yeah. Apparently somebody said it's PJP fault. You know, apparently I surprised I access that yet. We gotta top this up from the start because that's crazy, guys. Imagine that, guys. Bombokla.
A parent is living through every parent's worst nightmare after discovering that their nearly 2-year-old child had been sexually assaulted. The child, who attends an educational institution in the northern part of the island, returned home, and during a routine change, the parent noticed something unusual: blood and redness in the genital area. By the parent's account, the child was uneasy, and upon further investigation, it was discovered that the child's private areas was severely bruised. Due to the sensitivity and graphic nature of what was described, we have opted not to disclose further details. However, the distraught parent is accusing someone within the school of harming the child. In an exclusive interview with the news team, the parent did state that the child was taken from the school by a trusted guardian, and it was when the parents returned home they discovered the bruises. This prompted them to seek medical attention, after which their suspicions were confirmed.
When I saw that, I shouted at her father, and then he came and he saw it. He asked me, how the is so red? And then he called his mother to see. And when we brought her to the mother room, the grandmother's room, she was trying to look at it, and the child was very fussy. So we had to hold her while the grandmother watched it with the light. And that is when she said that we need to bring the child to the doctor. So we immediately dressed her and we brought her to the polyclinic where she saw a doctor. And then when she saw the doctor, they immediately called the police. She was intercepted.
The parent says that the child was dressed by them in the morning and by all indicators, everything was normal, leading them to conclude that this occurred at the educational institution.
On mornings, when her father dropped her in the school, she does be still sleeping. So it could have been nowhere else, happened nowhere else but at the school.
The parents remained in communication with the school's administrator, who continues to deny that the incident took place at the school.
Well, when I called the principal, the Friday I didn't get her. The Friday night, I think she declined the call or she did not answer the call. One of them. And later on in the night, she called me back and I let her know what's happening. Then she told me she don't know why somebody would do that. She doesn't think it's at the school that happened. Asked the grandmother where it happened.
The parents stated that they attempted to reach the school on Monday and was again told that no staff member would do such. They also indicated that now days later, the child is still suffering. The matter has been handed over to police, and in respect of the parents' wishes to remain anonymous and to protect the child's identity, we have deliberately chosen not to disclose the name of the educational institution involved. Should there be any updates on the case, we will provide them in a subsequent broadcast. For the Hot 70.
Imagine that. Imagine that. So how are you so confident that it's not this person and it's not that person? And why are you so confident? Why you like to trust people? Huh? Why are you so confident it's not that person and it's not this person and you don't think it's that one? And then, according, I know you really like to trust people, you guys. You should get. You're trusting people too much, man. You see it? And that's not good. That's poor. That's real poor, of how you don't know, you don't think it's that person, and you think it's in his school, but you don't think it's at home. You don't think it's that person there, but your mind is in the school. Why your mind in the school? Your parents better be watching at your children closely and stop trusting people by your daughters. A lot of women like to do that. He's my friend, he will not do that. Oh, the person I was watching her, I don't think he will do that. He will not do that. It mark on his face. How you know he'll not do that? Just because you're not his type, he'll never attack you. Say pedophile. So just because he might never chat you or he never roll on you, do think like, I don't think he'll do that. Not even not do that because he never, I there and he never, but say about, say mama me. Ezekiel Sharon, you like to just judge book by its cover. You know? Other you, they're small, a lot of them mothers just situate them things too, smart, I telling you, Hong Kong going down, wrong person getting blamed. The actual person, the actual victim staying alive, then they're looking for a scapegoat. You see it? So what's going on in the matter? Why are they so calm? Why are people speaking on the phone and they're so calm about that? You must trust no one by your child, guys, sir. Don't trust no man by your child. Let's take this caller, man. Big up to you, man. You're on the stream.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hello, caller. I have been reading the thing about a child.
Yeah.
And For me, to me, I mean, there can be many things that can happen. Sometimes you have children can play with toys and play with their vaginas or the. I'm not saying that's the case.
Yeah,
It can
yeah,
happen.
yeah. Yeah.
But to me, I haven't heard any report saying that they took the child to a doctor and the doctor confirmed that actual sexual penetration or any finger penetrated the child or the child has lost her virginity or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard any report about that because for you to say that a child was sexually molested, there would have to be they would have to have a doctor's report stating that
To
there was indeed
conclude that.
penetration,
Yeah.
some form of penis vagina contact
Yeah.
or something. Understand? Because when you say blood was coming out, or you see marks of blood or whatever, where was the blood? Was it around the skin area, the lip area? Was it from inside the inside walls of the lip area, the vagina, or was there actual penetration?
Mm-hmm.
These things have to be. You have to come out with those things first. We don't know who it is, where they were, but we don't know what is. Somebody can say, okay, well, the police has investigated and they found out
Yeah.
the child was sexually penetrated or an object was forced into the child or
Yeah.
something, whatever it is. But something has to be said. Because we can't just go on a story where where you have an assumption and say this one did that or the father did that or the uncle did that or that one did that.
Yeah.
Unless there is actual because for a man to have raped that child, they would have to have some form of semen somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Even if after a day or two, because that child can't wash her vagina.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That child can't wash. There must be some form of semen within the walls of the vagina, somewhere
Mhm.
around that they could test, do a DNA test to find out what's going on. Understand? So I believe that there should be more to the story in terms of okay, ma'am, your child was sexually abused by some persons or person, and the doctor can confirm that's the case.
Yeah.
But until we hear that, it is just an assumption.
I feel you now and there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you now and there.
I'm not saying what happened to the child was right.
Yeah, I feel you now and there.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because I tell you something, if that was my child, that fucker would have prayed the police get him before I do.
Yeah. And I find they're really calm about the situation though.
No, it's not about how big calm about the situation. It's about just getting it right.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if that case were to go, if that matter were to go to court, you have to cross all your T's and dot your I and make sure you get a proper conviction.
Yeah, that's true.
Understand? Because you can't wrongly accuse someone of doing something that he or she know not what it is about.
Yeah, that's true.
Because sometimes that person might be innocent. Something happened to that child, and you need to get to the bottom of this thing. Not make assumptions, not make accusations. Let the doctor determine that there was penetration, whether it's through a penis or an object or something. Because the child cannot speak for herself.
Yeah, yeah.
The child may be able to doubt and say, look, he point out, who did this to you? The child is 2 years old. That's what you can understand.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But something concrete has to be more concrete to make any alleged accusation stick so that you can get a proper court verdict of guilty. Until then, we just speculating.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you have a point there.
Yeah, we're speculating.
Yeah.
But nobody has the right to do what they did to that child, whatever it is. Understand? Whether it's a God, whether it's the father, whether it's the auntie, and then the brother, whoever it is, has no right to interfere in that child's body parts. And a 2-year-old child, what can the child have like that already? For it to be so interested in a 2-year-old child? Because there's so big as well here. Huh? Lani from Gabon budi dollar.
2-year-old.
That's my deal, ne?
Imagine.
Kaso. Apa yang makas itu? Budi yang disabia. Walau sih teh isu makin jelas. So apa di polis lain ya apa ini? Kayak ini. Okay, not again.
Yeah, man, big up to you now and there. Yeah, man,
All
bless
right.
up. Imagine that, guys. That's so sad, you know. That's so sad, you know, guys. That's sad, eh? That's sad. MSC. That's very sad, man. Traumatized baby, you know. Traumatized baby, you know. Is that right? Are you? What's the story? Well, okay, let me just give you the benefit of the doubt. Is that right? And for those who just joined, I realize it's a very interesting topic. Like, we gotta move on, but you know, I like to give my people the benefit of the doubt. So let's just run this a little shortly, little, so we get everybody on the same page. We get everybody on the same note, so you guys can understand what's going on. So is that right? And the rest who just popping in and who's lost at the conversation, is a listen.
Parent is living through every parent's worst. A parent is living through every parent's worst nightmare after discovering that their nearly 2-year-old child had been sexually assaulted. The child, who attends an educational institution in the northern part of the island, returned home, and during a routine change, the parent noticed something unusual: blood and redness in the genital area. By the parent's account, the child was uneasy, and upon further investigation, it was discovered that the child's private areas was severely bruised. Due to the sensitivity and graphic nature of what was described, we have opted not to disclose further details. However, the distraught parent is accusing someone within the school of harming the child. In an exclusive interview with the news team, the parent did state that the child was taken from the school by a trusted guardian, and it was when the parents returned home they discovered the bruises. This prompted them to seek medical attention, after which their suspicions were confirmed.
When I saw that, I shouted her father, and then he came and he saw it. He asked me, how the is so red? And then he called his mother to see. And when we brought her to the mother room, the grandmother's room, she was trying to look at it, and the child was very fussy. So we had to hold her while the grandmother watched it with the light. And that is when she said that we need to bring the child to the doctor. So we immediately dressed her and we brought her to the polyclinic, where she saw a doctor. And then when she saw the doctor, they immediately called the police. She was interfered.
The parent says that the child was dressed by them in the morning, and by all indicators, everything was normal, leading them to conclude that this occurred at the educational institution.
On mornings, when my father dropped her in the school, she does be still sleeping. So it could have been nowhere else, happened nowhere else but at the school.
The parents remained in communication with the school's administrator, who continues to deny that the incident took place at the school.
Well, when I called the principal, the Friday I didn't get her. The Friday night, I think she declined the call, or she did not answer the call. One of them. And later on in the night, she called me back and I let her know what's happening. Then she told me she don't know why somebody would do that. She doesn't think it's at the school that happened. Ask the grandmother where it happened.
The parents stated that they attempted to reach the school on Monday and was again told that no staff member would do such. They also indicated that now, days later, the child is still suffering. The matter has been handed over to police, and in respect of the parents' wishes to remain anonymous and to protect the child's identity, we have deliberately chosen not to disclose the name of the educational institution involved. Should there be any updates on the case, we will provide them in a subsequent broadcast. For the Hot 7 TV News,
yeah. So that was the news there. I just wanted to make sure I gave everybody on the same page, so I run it back again for everybody to get. Strange things are happening. That's a very, 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 very yeah, very sad story, guys. Very sad story. Very, 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 very. There's a lot of them out there, guys. A lot of predators out there. A lot of predators out there in smart. A lot of predators in smart, guys. A lot of predators. You gotta be so careful. Trust me. Gotta be so careful with them. Just give me 1 second, guys. Let's upload this. Alright. Okay. I was just making sure. Yeah. A doctor said she was assaulted. How was she assaulted? Was it penis penetration, foreign objects? Did the doctor took samples for tests? That's important. That's coming from the comments below. And someone in the comment said, so whoever looked at the child before leaving the school did not see anything strange? You see it. The next person said, the person who picked up her from the daycare would have noticed something was wrong, because I'm sure she would be carrying and fusing all the way home. That's coming from a comment, Free Spirit, in the comments down there. Benjamin is saying, so how did they know to check the child's vagina? And then Nessa says, we need some more information. And certainly we do. Big up to you and Rudy Boss. Not that they are smart, just fucking ruthless. Well, I agree. This situation is very complex, coming from Dulu down there. Yeah, very much so, because I don't know. This one is so confident as to who is not involved and who is involved. And Zaira said, there are a lot of us. There's also a lot of teenage predators. Be very careful with these young, curious boys. For sure. A lot of curious young predators out there. And then a lot of your women. You see it? Yeah, a lot of your women have to take a very good example of those stories when it comes to your daughters. The leeway you give a little boy is not the leeway you give a little girl. You gotta get it right. Learn that. You see, there's two differences. What you might make a little boy passive. It's a different thing. So you have to know. So Vernon said, sometimes when these things happen, it's better to take the law into your own hands. I say this with no remorse through my own experience after an 85-year-old man touched my then 8-year-old inappropriately during COVID-19 in 2020. After I reported the incident to the police, the magistrate claimed that the man was not fit to stand trial. I have every regret I didn't go get that man myself. So imagine after this man touched the child and then he's good for trial, he's not fit for trial, I have to let him go, You see it? Someone said, Shakira said, I think there's more to this, honestly. And I think so too. I believe there is a little more to this for true, you know. Something not adding up. But I can say we. You can say we're a bad guy. You know? They're hiding something. Yeah, well, let's hope they get that get to the bottom of this, guys. And you know, women, we're gonna get back into that, you know, in a later segment of this stream. If you're mother harlots out there, we call them mother harlots. Those women that would just abandon their daughters into the care and supervision of any teenage and VNeg, allowing all types of VNegs to use all sorts of ways and means to pick those mothers' interests, and the mother allowing them to come because the mothers serve more gold digger. Passe ti mama ela. Say mama, lots of shy say mama, you can sit away by that because they are gold diggers and mother harlot. A lot of those mothers, you know, the eyes, then the boys already know. The zesters already know how to take the mother's mind because they are your mother, mama la I boy buza by. La weti by la bugla ti bel motoka. I don't want for you, that one I want for you. Ukave bel flex salode. Is it? A lot of those mothers that do that want to try and look at it. I'm telling you, you know, it's a real thing. Facts. No fiction. Facts and no fiction, you know. So let's dive into another story. Let's dive into another story, guys. Okay, so let's listen to another story there and let's dive into this. Oh, the law in Sedusha sucks. All facts, Natty, they're doing it. Yeah, that's true, you know. I know I'm telling you, you know. I telling you, you know. I'm telling you, you know. Their mothers are in the city a lot of this. Hey, somebody say, boy, we have many investigators on the live. Hope the police is watching. Yo. They have a lot of investigators. We got the people on YouTube there as well watching the vibes, guys. Make sure you can also follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're feeling the need to tip up the vibe monetarily, you can check out me on YouTube there. You can do this there. That's it. So we still have a little way to go with this page so that we can get it monetized. Okay, so let's check this out, guys. So now the hacks again are back. The hacks again get something to talk about. The hacks are back again, guys. The hacks finally get something to talk about, but it's not something different though. It's the same thing. The same topic, and all of them coming one behind the other the same way, like it's just. And you're not realizing that the public is actually fed up of that same conversation. But let's listen to this woman, Lisa Joseph. She doesn't give up. She's still at it. Lisa, she's still at it, you know. I did like today. Lisa Joseph. Ukashash, you're looking, Lisa. Are you Alushan? But let's listen up, guys.
September 30th, 2024, Minister with responsibility for the Citizenship by Investment Program and the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ernest Hilaire, told reporters at a pre-cabinet briefing that he was unaware that Alexander Mijalovic, the businessman who is registered as the principal of BMAX Caribbean Inc. in St. Lucia, was at the center of not just a wide-scale police investigation, but had been arrested. BMAX Caribbean Inc. is the developer of the Rockall Housing Project. Dr. Hilaire promised to look into the matter and brief the nation. 1 week later, Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre, when questioned about the details, indicated that he had been briefed by Dr. Hilaire.
The minister said to me that one of the principals in the firm got himself arrested for smuggling cigarettes. That's what I was told. It happened in January, and there's a 6 months for him to be charged. And as far as I was told, he's not been charged. That means the case has just dropped. But before he did that, he had already given up his shares in BMAX. That's all I've been told. What I can tell you, he's given up his shares in BMAX, so he's no longer involved in BMAX. The person was in question. That's what I've been told.
But he's registered here as the sole director of BMAX Caribbean.
What I was told is that the gentleman, in the meantime, has given up his shares when he got himself involved with the law, but it's 6 months and there's been no case laid against him.
DBS News World is yet to receive information that the case against Mijalovic has been dropped. In fact, the businessman from Montenegro is out on a €1.1 million bail. Mijalovic and 5 police officers were arrested in February after an intense investigation by the Special Police Office, accused of creating a criminal organization and smuggling. In January 2023, then Prime Minister of Montenegro, Dridan Bozovic, alleged that Mijalovic and another businessman, Ranko Jupovic, are the main figures in the so-called Grand Smuggling Group, accusing them of tobacco smuggling in addition to their legal business. According to operational data, the so-called Grand Group was one of the largest smuggling groups, which cost the state of Montenegro billions of euros. Mijalovic's lawyer has denied the accusations against the businessman. Prime Minister Pierre says he's proceeding with BMAX because his concern is to solve the housing deficit in St. Lucia.
Not foreign people who are involved in their issues. What's important to me is to house the people of St. Lucia. That's very important to me. And what's important to me is when the due diligence of the money that comes has been cleared by the bank. That's all that interests me. Once the money that comes here has been cleared by the bank, Lisa. Because the money doesn't just come here, it's cleared by the bank.
Lisa,
and
pattern,
once
Lisa?
money is cleared by the bank, I am comfortable with it.
So you have no concerns that the due diligence process did not unearth anything?
That is not true. That is not true. At the time when the due diligence process was done, there was nothing, as far as my information tells me, there was nothing on the guy.
Newsworld came across several articles indicating that civil society organizations, media, and the opposition have been claiming for years that Mijalovic and Jupovic were the co-owners of BMAX, the largest construction company in Montenegro. BMAX was close to the former government of the Democratic Party of Socialists. Until October 2022, the company was registered as being owned by a man called Veselin Kovacevic and then sold to Jubovic's son Ivan for €750,000. However, all documents incorporating BMAX Caribbean was registered in St. Lucia December 2023, including the filing of Alexander Mijalovic as the sole director. With the Prime Minister stating that Mijalovic gave up his shares, who then is the new principal?
Who is the director now?
The director would have been somebody else.
But do you know who the
No, I don't.
I don't. Is it information that can be shared with
Of course,
the media?
of course. I mean, you can ask the CIP people. You can ask the minister. He'll tell you. And it's a public document. These are not secret, you know. It's in the registry.
How did BMAX
It-
begin its
it is-
relationship with St. Lucia?
I don't know.
Do you know the introduction?
No, I don't know. I don't know about how Galaxy began in St. Lucia.
Asked about the criteria and process for the selection and approval of a CIP developer, the Prime Minister stated that the determining factor is clearing due diligence and having the money. The number of citizenships allocated to the project as well as the cost of the project remain unknown at this time. 1 week after the government announced that it was pressing ahead with the project, a visit to the project site at Rockall found a single backhoe clearing the area with heaps of debris and derelict vehicles yet to
Sorry for the interference, guys. I noticed there was a short interference a while ago there. The minor interference, but we're back. I say one say to them people really sicky. Timothy, Polio, and Lisa. You come then you get one single barcode there. Patabay katabay. Eh? If that rock outside burning them, Lisa program, Lisa up and down. Usha. I said that country really Sophie. That country really is a magie. I said really as a them people really and ektan gel babu ten sa gel kaka ten liye gel boda ten gel boda ten liye.
For the DBS News World, Lisa Joseph reporting.
Ten gel boda.
Report was filed last evening by DBS's Lisa Joseph. Realize how dismissive the Prime Minister was when he said that the guy was just charged with smuggling cigarettes, just cigarettes. But Senusha increased its excise tax on tobacco products by 50% July 1st of 2023. And can we be so dismissive if a group of individuals decide to smuggle cigarettes into...
Watch you, mouth look like Watch you. Every day they do that. Every day you come in there and that's all you're concerned about. Come in and give the bearer bad news. You're looking right now, they look for cigarettes you can talk about. C'est toute news où ça hen pour venir c'est 43% là. The 43% that's all the news you could get to go and listen to. That's all that soothing your that relieving that rejuvenating your soul. You're getting like any therapy from that there? That you're getting that and something from that guy that spinning there? Every day when you click on that watch that. Let me see, gasa. Let me see. Ek mi se na for me. Comme ça même plus couillon chui. Ou ka masser ça la oui quoi dire c'est non mot. Pas ouais comme ça un problème tout. Mais mi c'est comme ça un problème. Ou couillon compote. Merci body c'est pas for me mais ça parce que me te hot. Moi même ou fou man. I saw you mad in your head about guys. Watch him. Watch his mouth. Yes, in a gorilla backside. That gel me see. Sada ko this about a gorilla tree. Gasa gel rangatang. Gado watch you. Ula ko this a flushing toilet. Ud gasa. Ga me say gasa. Ga me say. You lonely. Gado. Ou pasa même fait pour moudi kwisi kwa taka chou ka vin parler tous les jours about 2.5% levy. Ou ka vin parler about crime. Ou ka vin parler about cigarettes a prison chou. Pas on a problem ti boy? Yes, you have a problem ti ma fi? Why that woman say have a problem? From ça qui a massé what allow you que say that woman have a problem. From that woman have a serious problem. You can tell me that man? Say no more. Eko da sala ou bien ka we ko da sala ou ka parler ou da I'm waiting for my man to come from work. Say no more. Like let me say we visit Saka we ada kaila. Move your last guys. That's all on news you come and tell somebody about cigarette. The Prime Minister was so dismissive and the Prime Minister was this. The Prime Minister was that. The Prime Minister move your salop. You put money tout là ou chou. You put money ou sec. C'est ça all your hair have to watch you. Ou shop. Ou shop tout about gel ou shop or chou. All man getting a little thing in the head. All under your mouth. Tout a jello. Ou ka shop or chou. Gado. Gado jello. Watch your tiffin of play roll and tumble. Ako this buy checkers no ka jello. Gado. Every day you come and talk like it's something. What German? I don't like that man answer. Every day you come in be any prime minister so I like the man do. What the prime minister do you, brother man? You come in with your pink shirt like that as if that will make you look cute. Oh, you want to look cute? You feeling sexy? You feeling sexy? You come with your pink thing. Boy, that's not for you. Move your ass. Tapa pou tibayi. Your mouth can even close. Watch you. Gami say, let me when me say, Gami say, Gati Mafi. Let mama me say when come out of his mother mouth, his mother belly. Met that teeth in his mouth before he had gums. Upa we sa. Me say teni da avay ni teni bay la ga watch show gas ka parler tous les jours. Attention seeker for true. Every day, you know, you picking at the interest of the 43%ers just to come and play. You giving news. What news you giving? What news you giving? What news you giving as a every day the same topic, the same thing, come in the CIP, give us that 2.5% levy. Look today you come and give about cigarettes in your bomb clad gas. Eh? And the people that come in the programming, them the spinners, and the spinners give them key spinners. What play who you choose out? Deck. Others out your team mais out tout là oui ka filmer hash ek boy glow choose out. What pa vez affaires out. Eh? Unless mother haloti peg under that tea. And the train up and down there with playing the investors. Running around with some scrubs. And they right to the Peggy, tracking the minister, just so I have my little life living there. Ou kon na kite la vie mwen? Ou kon na kite tout ça na track CIP? Na track 2.5% levy tous les jours? That's what God do me that. God do me that, guys. God do me that for every morning I wake up I have to be in a conversation with my wife about 2.5% levy, guys. That's why the woman. That's why I have to beat his woman. Me say more bad family because me have no conversation when me at his home with his woman. Me say man me cannot speak. Me at his woman and still talking the same conversation. 2.5% levy a true formula, a tet formula. Gade ou. Ou la ko dise jolo la ko dise vie galvanize yo me a pick on the true guys. Gade ou. Gade me say gasa. Watch your nose. Ou ka ve an me say ou ka we boda yi. Gasa. That's you. Tout a base yo no ya ko dise Jacques ou ka boy Den Ross man. Den Ross ou ka boy man frère gasa. Ou say yo c'est bon c'est bon Dax man. Hein? C'est tout shop ou la ou man. Ou zok yo chou ka vin parler tous les jours gasa. Ou match yo di papa pull like you push. Papa ou headi to for true. Yo Alex de jamu. A parler true gasa. I disappointed in that mother man. I'm disappointed. When I tell your mother push out, if I'm a woman I push and I see that a chon na sort of the one na woman na vale sa vie true yes. Woman. And na push a PS chonom. Woman gasa what I do. I said, I don't know how to ask God what I do here. So what you take it for? Take it like for a joke, man. You do push say uka we say sa uka push upa me savie uka KKRR. Eh? As a firm, your woman doing anything, you're wicked, your woman. Eh? That is why a lot of y'all end up being single mothers because that's what you're doing. What kind of you're pushing out anything. You know the man thing that's a fault is in it too. What perhaps sir? Or you upa buklana by a physical and come ball. You don't know sometimes there are some faulty shots. Lan bal ki sa fwe. Eh? Lan bal ki pa pete, sa ka pete pouf. Perhaps sir. Why is a faulty? Monsieur. News spinner and news spinner faulty. A bay ka mache come gunpowder. Le yo pete shot la sa pa chape. Gade, you're true. Ula, Jalula, ko disa vie Kobia. I'm by Enrique. I mean, say, Stanley.
Zenusha? I mean that's nothing serious. I mean nothing to shout about. You know, I mean making a mountain out of a molehill. That is the impression that the Prime Minister gave when making reference to that situation involving businessman Alexander Milajevic. So let us listen to the exchange now, that interview between Lisa and the Prime Minister on this whole matter involving the national from Montenegro.
Prime Minister,
Yes.
have you been briefed on the situation regarding BMAX, Clarion BMAX LLC?
Have I been briefed? Yeah, I've been briefed. Yeah, I've been briefed by the minister.
Can you divulge to us what?
Let me explain to you what the minister told me. The minister said to me that one of the principals in the firm got himself arrested for smuggling cigarettes. That's what I was told. Happened in January, and there's a 6 months for him to be charged. And as far as I was told, he's not been charged. That means the case has just dropped. But before he did that, he had already given up his shares in BMAX. That's all I've been told. Well, I can tell you,
He has given up his shares?
he sold it. He said he's given up his shares in BMAX, so he's no longer involved in BMAX. The person was in question. That's what I've been told.
But he's registered here as the sole director for BMAX Caribbean.
What I was told is that the gentleman, in the meantime, has given up his shares when he got himself involved with the law by 6 months, and there's been no case laid against him. That's what I've been told.
And this is enough for you to continue with the...
Yes, because what's interesting to me is the poor people who need housing, not foreign people who are involved in their issues.
Okay.
What's important to me is to house the people of St. Lucia. That's what's important to me. And what's important to me is when the due diligence of the money that comes has been cleared by the bank.
Okay.
Only that interests me.
Fact.
Once the money that comes here has been cleared by the bank, Lisa.
Yeah.
Because the money doesn't just come here, it's cleared by the bank. And once money is cleared by the bank, I am comfortable with it.
So you have no concerns that the due diligence process did not unearth anything?
That is not true. That is not true. At the time when the due diligence process was done, there was nothing, as far as my information tells me, there was nothing on the guide.
But if, after the due diligence was done, he found himself on the wrong side of the law, should this whole matter be revisited by the local authorities? The other issue that I have when the Prime Minister makes reference to being briefed by the Minister with responsibility for the CIP program. To me, I mean, you have financial interests that are operating within the bosom of the government of St. Lucia. How about being briefed by the Financial Intelligence Unit personnel or your Ministry of Finance personnel, etc.? But why get a briefing from the Minister with responsibility for CIP? In addition to getting a free briefing from Dr. Hilaire, I think you need some other individuals who certainly are also in a position to brief the Prime Minister, because it ought not to end there. You need to hear from as many individuals.
Tim, you need to just shut up. Tim, you need to shut up, Tim, and come and give people news. The weather in California, Milton weather news. We need to know things that are going on out there, Timothy. It's not CIP alone. You need to stop fooling people here with CIP. Brother man. Amunde, somebody say they want to see. Uvle where Lisa? Who uvle where Lisa? Upa hame where vie bot eggnog. Upa konet sa eggnog. Upa konet kisa ki bot eggnog. Just show gade busa vie bot eggnog. Sada la shime la ko Lisa eh. So not pay you come from you come from in the next country. You establish yourself here, and then now you want to come and you that want to come and fight down people country. You are them people that's really St. Lucia really sweet, you know. St. Lucia really sweet, you guys, for foreigners to come in our country and just want to take over and beat their ass how they want and nothing for that. Sir. How are you, sir? Ou pa mè se vie pomme d'amour ça. Ça là pour combien de jours? A pomme d'amour. Ou savez ce qui ça pomme d'amour? Gavin parlé tous les jours about CIP, pourquoi chaque ministers research true. Encore ou pattern qui te se moun la bat me dire ouais. Eh? You're not a lotion in your new program, CIP, you up and down, you all rock all taking out videos and talking about this one shock you see there. Ma have ki manem reka pate pou just swing like by la lot true asa. Eh? You all rock all, going all up rock all people business and contract thing and come back and talk about CIP and you go there and is one thing you see. How Sanusha already sweet, you know, gasa me see in a real life, you know, gasa. You see it? Her father is a solution. Exam se ka fe koy gasa. Nonsense gasa. Her father is a solution. Kunyon kopot. This yeah, stupid like rum goat. And all of them, they come in the internet, they like his flies. All of them come in there like, you know, they come in there like they get something to talk about. How much is the required? How much is the required? Because nothing to talk about because, you know, gold thing won't be enjoyed. Après ça, a TV video, Lisa Ife. And right now, all of them rush in the media. Emergency meeting. Emergency live. There. Emergency. Breaking news. CIP. Oh God, we're in trouble. The sky is falling. Oh my God. Hectanio. Oui. Tansa.
That allow politicians to take you guys for a ride.
Tansa.
Not me. They're not
Alan
taking me for a
Shasti
ride.
taking you for a ride, you idiot.
No politician can take me for a ride.
Of course, yes, Alan Shasti taking you for a ride, you clown. You come in and mind people business every day. You can't talk about your business, guys. You are saying no sweet guys. Make sickening me, making me ragey, guys. You come in and talk about people business. You're in New York driving up and down with your car. You on Gregory, you're driving every day. Can't drive up and down and tell people and talk about people country in trouble. Eh? You living on food stamps in America. Garfield Oliver, where you working? So can fair true. Huh? You taking little pennies from the people church thing and coming and donations thing you working on you can't come. Say me say guys. Eh? You where you working, Garfield Oliver? What have I? What you contribute? What you giving there? All the donation are true, guys. Work Marvin Charles, guys. Eh? You take how much donation just yesterday for Grenada? You go Grenada? Where the donations? What you do with it? But you up and down in people business, guys. And then people, them 43%, that's where they're going to line up, by low lives. Acting pastor, he thief the brings thing in St. Lucia and he run New York. Eh? You're talking about that. Eh? Where was the due diligence when they hire you in Brinks? Eh? You pass through the due diligence, huh? Achoo. Like I was having parlé about sex. Ou pas avec, what me say ça? Ça.
I am much smarter than they think.
Eh?
According to Lincoln, I look stupid, but I'm not stupid.
Eh?
You understand what I'm saying?
You're not stupid? I
am very much.
Tell me, actor. I'm very much
convinced
or convict
that this government believes or have come to the conclusion that a majority of its members or its citizens are so ignorant that they can say what they want to them and there is no consequences or there is no hell to pay. And I believe that. Until I can be proven otherwise, I believe what I just said. The Prime Minister, based on the information that we have and we are seeing, misled the citizens of the country.
He misled the citizens of the country? How you do that?
Misled, and I don't know if you understand that every foreign, most foreign investors that this government, they're getting mixed up in, there is a problem. Either they were charged, they're going to be charged, they're arrested, there are allegations. How do you go into business and you're doing due diligence and these things are not showing up? No red flags at all. On the BMAX situation, not one red flag, brethren. And they're convincing us that they're doing due diligence, and when they did, everything was okay. Brethren, I cannot understand. I'm telling you. Put aside everything, all the drama. This is concerning. And let me tell you something. What you need to do is to switch the Prime Minister and just move the Prime Minister, shift him into opposition, and put Alan Shastney right there where he is at this time with this BMAX situation. What do you think would have happened?
Why shut your hole in your face, boy? That's what you need to do. You need to shut the hole in your face and mind your business. That you need to do. Go and take care of your wife. For mama la kushu pa we having part about sa PS. Vin part about za for one, sir. Who got his back true about za for mona true. You from St. Vincent, you living in New York. What have to do? What have to do? What them foreigners, guys, sir? What them? Where they get them? One being they come in and talk. Where they get them people? You living in New York, guys, sir. What have to do if you con artists as you are, guys, sir? Who vole la se moun la, sir? Vole donations are true, guys, sir. Pennies you to feed in the church. Eh? Lord Joao, who try vole la Anson Maxwell, you moving power. You hiding, you put in security by the church door. You lucky, guys, sir. Who shall say, I'm going to save clips up from people to hear. Eh? Right through people that come and look for you for them money, who have volley la moun, who have parler, tous les jours, à cause de check moun ou ye. In St. Lucia, like if somebody in St. Lucia of importance. Like somebody know you. Who are you? Oh, who are you? Caribbean American. You ever give any American news? What you stick in St. Lucia? They have the whole Caribbean. But in St. Lucia as you stick. You lucky guys, sir. You lucky, bruv. That time you St. Lucia is a sweet place because you ever know. And then you playing, you make reports to the police office, the police station, because they're making threats to you. You think police go to kill you, you idiot? You think the police in St. Lucia is stupid, man? Huh? Ou vole la cette lycée ou couille ou quoi police? Ou pas c'est mon lavle ou? You taking people donations, you think people know about you? You think the police in the police station know about you? Vole donations are true because you a pastor ka you calling the police say, but boss threatening me, I ever threaten you? But you say bouze true, you know, you so stupid, plenty people I threaten you. Eh? You idiot. You just stupid clown, sir. You go in and make reports and tell police I fight. Why fighting you? Eh? Why fighting you? You going to make police reports. I make the police officers have failed me because I call and make report about this man threatening my life. Where? Why do ubuze bom kaka chu? C'est ça me do. Ubuze moun petete tout. C'est ça me do. Why threaten you? Who connect about law? Eh? Go and ask the law. Ask the lawyer. What did he say there? Look, I say it again for you. Eh? Oh, follow your true. C'est ça me do. Pouvez ça for. C'est ça me do. He's on a life threatening me. Where do you say ça? You know about law? Ubuze bom kaka. C'est ça. Ubuze la uka marcher dans cette lycée. You is the kind of man that deserve a lot. That's what I said. Go and tell the police, look here, I never threaten you, boy. You do not know English language or what? Eh? Let me tell it to you in English. You do not know the English language? I tell you, you deserve. That's what you deserve. Ubuze. Eh? And then you rain and say, he's saying, I say you deserve. I tell you what you deserve. Because you're in a foreign country, you living on food stamps. You are living on donations. You are picking people from the church. You are always on the internet in rural for little petty money. But it's you that will come and tell people the country bad. It takes you that not living in the country. You think I'm going to come and tell people America bad? I live in America. You think I'm going to come there and every day come and tell people that America bad? You think I'm going to come there every day and tell people St. Vincent not good? Don't go there, and I never go there. You think I'm going to do that? I said, your people ever know I tell you, ubu ze, Garfield Oliver gasa. Ubu ze bomb kaka, a gelu se sama do utibai. A kut kon la bichel. Se sa buza, medicine gasa. You don't know that giving somebody rage gasa? You living on food stamps, you're working nowhere gasa. You pay any tax. You're in a foreign country, you can't tell people how their country had. You want to tell people go and riot. You want to tell us to go and do strike? And you in a foreign country? Come and do the strike, come. Come and do the strike. That's what you think, sir. You think man is clown, man. And they have the 43%ers. They're there, yay! A man living in a foreign country going to tell me go and strike, sir? And you're not leading the way for me, but if you go and come and do it, come and stand up by the market, Garfield, if your placard first. Come. Talking. Just like Gregory, you come in and tell people to go and do protests. Well, come and lead the way. So I have my fans and my followers there. I'm going to tell them to go and do something. Makadio sa, makadio vini. You see it? I'm not going to tell my followers to go and I lead in the way. You idiot. You don't see the last time when you're like your thing in the field there. I don't tell people to take a video for me. I come there and come there and have the video and then you'll come and say, hey, look, bird boss, and put me on mic all kind of thing. If I have to go and protest, I see something wrong. That's why I tell you, I big up to the woman, the vendor woman. That's why I give her the respect still. Despite she and the doing something that, you know. But I respect that woman much more, Joyce Lynn or whatever her name was. Joyce Lynn, the vendor. I respect her despite the odds that whatever she's doing. But I still respect her. You know why? Because the woman that did not depend on nobody and ask nobody to come and join her or thing. The one go and lead the way and stand up there by herself with a placard. If you come, you come. If you don't come, you don't come. But she started it. And that's what you call strength. You get it, Garfield? Not somebody, you all in Japan and you telling me to go and do strike in St. Lucia. And you're not there. Egleba even sure who work are you? Y'all taking people for clown, man. That's why I tell you, I said, bomb cracker boozek, I said, I see you trying to undermine me, bruv. You understand what I'm telling you? You living in New York and you asking me in St. Lucia to go and protest because my country had, and you living on food stamps in New York, eh? Huh? You telling me that my country have crime. One person died today, and then where you living in, 20 died this morning. But you telling me my country not safe. One person had died. Sometimes once in 2 days. One person in 2 days or 2 person or whatever. But you in New York, where 20 people dying in the morning, a bus blowing up, planes going in Twin Towers, where people just taking dynamics and putting themselves and pressing the trigger, Allah Akbar, and blow themselves. But you telling me 6 and 7 in war with themselves. You telling me on a platform that me, where I live in, not safe. Eh? You not making sense what I say, Nemesi? You know, that's where I just get the rage in me when it comes to those individuals. I will speak it verbally. The way I feel about those individuals. My imagination, it goes haywire. When I think of Garfield, my imagination is very broad. Because I'm watching at a man living in a foreign country and is not from my country. So you're telling me a Japanese living in Russia will tell me Imagine a Japanese living in Russia is telling me my country not good. Or a Japanese living in Africa amongst the Zulus. He's on a live stream telling me I should go and protest because something is wrong in my country. What is wrong in my country? We just get 2 gold medals there. We get endless gold medals there. Where you sit down there, loss. Did not get the gold medal. Well, actually the male. But the female gold. But you telling me to go and protest while you sit down in New York, playing jingle bells because Christmas coming. And I am supposed to go on the streets in the hot sun and protest because Garfield Oliver tried to influence me to do that. And where is Garfield Oliver? He's sitting down in New York with his wife. And he's telling y'all should protest. Go ahead, protest. Does that make sense to you? Gregory Charles will come on live and tell you all to go and protest. But he's not coming down and protest. Minerva Ward will tell her to go and protest. But she sit down her ass in Canada. You think I will tell you all to go and protest? Imagine I'm in Lucia and I have my followers. And you think I will influence? No. And spot first and then I go in live. And I'm making you all come. That's how we do it. Garfield Oliver, walk the walk and stop talking the shit. You see it? Come in St. Lucia if your placard and miss you. Do like Joycelyn. That was a brave woman, not a brave act. Do like her. You take your plane, you come to St. Lucia, and you go in the square with your placard, Garfield Oliver, and we'll see you do that. I dare you. I want to see you do that. There's a little another time somebody wants to hear about this now. 1 second. Another little interesting pointer.
Sexual offense. You know what I'm saying, friends? Don't be distracted tonight with this guy, with Bernard. Don't be distracted, friends. That's distraction. These guys organize themselves to do that. But there's a big problem. And he said to us that he don't know how Galaxy came to the same way he don't know about Galaxy. This Prime Minister need to be fired. He need to be repealed.
What? What? The Prime Minister need to be fired?
Because everything you ask him, he don't know. He don't have the answer. He needs to be removed.
What? Garfield Oliver. Garfield Oliver, what is going on with Trump and the next woman there? What going on with them? You're in New York and you're asking for my Prime Minister to be fired for you to put a white man there, Garfield Oliver? So you ever know what I'm telling you guys? Your thing is joke I'm telling you. Garfield Oliver gave me so much rich man there. You don't even know Garfield Oliver. You don't even know rich you giving me Garfield Oliver. You want to the little black boy supposed to be fired? Well, come and fire him. Come now. You want to little black boy? After all, just so little black boy come there with all his luck. You want to see all us blight? Alan Shastin and Guy Joseph. You want to see all us blight? Nothing good wasn't happening and then people COVID. COVID I'm fraud thing happening on Guy Joseph and Alan Shastin. As them people go and lose COVID go. And when I come, gold medals we get gas. We fired guy. Come on. Vinia Chua, Vinia.
You know what I'm saying, friends? Don't be distracted tonight with this guy, with Bernard.
Lucky
Don't be distracted,
boy,
friends. That's distraction. These guys organize themselves to do that. But there's a big problem. And he said to us that he don't know how Galaxy came to the same way he don't know about Galaxy. This Prime Minister need to be fired. He need to be repealed. Because everything you ask him, he don't know. He don't have the answer. He needs to be removed. He needs to be removed.
And put Chastney there. Huh? And put
And
Chastney
we have
there.
the clowns
The clowns,
who are telling us, who are trying to downplay. He's just a shareholder. Is he registered in the registry in St. Lucia as just a shareholder?
Any pastor, he call them and clowns.
Is he?
Any
The
pastor, you know.
clowns who are talking, who don't know what they're talking about.
Any pastor, you know. Calling
I'm
us clowns.
asking.
You hear the pastor calling us clowns, eh? You hear the pastor? Don't worry. Look at you now. Don't worry.
Because this is not a clown show. We got to stop clowning around with important matters. We got to stop clowning around with important matters like this. Yes, we got to stop it. We got to grow up. So, friends.
Let's take this caller, guys.
One.
Yeah, man. You're on the stream. Big up to you.
Yeah, I just have to call again.
Of course. Feel free.
That Garfield, man, that Garfield needs to be put in his place.
Yeah, man.
Garfield forgetting he was his illusion. But Garfield must realize the Prime Minister was being sarcastic when he said that he don't know about Galaxy. He has just been sarcastic. Of course, the Prime Minister knows that it was Shasni who brought in the Galaxy.
Exactly, yes.
You understand? But he just been politically stupid, as usual. You understand? For a man who thinks that he had so much brains, just be politically stupid and a bona fide jackass.
Indeed.
You understand? Garfield will never forgetting. Now I must say that. Yeah. I will say something there to you tonight. I want him to hear if he's listening. If he's listening to your show.
Yeah, man. Take your time. Go ahead.
When that brings Red took place in view for there, I was around, you know. I saw everything that went down, you know. I saw everything that went down.
The Brings.
Understand? With Brings. Oh yeah, man. Let me tell you something. That man was a mastermind behind that too.
Garfield Oliver.
Hey, I'm telling you. Understand? Don't mind you see playing all virgin and he playing saint, he playing priest, he playing pastor. Have you ever followed that?
Mm-hmm.
Understand?
I believe that though.
He was behind that thing. You understand? And when you realize things getting hot, you have to Mao.
Yeah.
You have to Mao. And Mao he did. And he Mao the people money. You understand? But now it's as broke now. You understand? Because the good book says whatever you have gotten through illegal means, it won't last long.
So true.
Because you can't live off the sweat of people.
So true.
So he's desperate now for Shasti to get back into office. So you know he can get a little money. So that's what this is all about, you know. This is not about caring about Shasti and caring about UWP. It's all about money.
Money, yes. Yeah.
Because they be telling her to chew what he.
Like just like many about, you know, she the same way too, you know, she broke that the same way, she have no job and then they're desperate.
They're desperate and you know, and you're trying to portray solutions as if solutions are stupid. Solutions are stupid. You understand?
Yeah.
In 2015 actually, when Richard Frederick was warning solutions about Shasney, they didn't listen. Solutions didn't listen. You know, they swallowed the Kool-Aid that Shasney gave. When Kenyan Tony said, the fight is not about the Labour Party and the UWP. It's about the Shasneys and the Doubles. The fight was a joke.
Yeah.
You understand? And today in 2024, we go to election in 2026. You think the solutions would have the audacity to bring back that stupid white bitch again into the prime ministership?
But you know, if you really watch, most times when those people even would come on the air, like Alan Shastney would have their wrong table and whatever they're doing, whatever they're partaking, it would just be the same small set of people who would pick interests, that would pick their interests. That's just to show you just as how they lost.
Nothing new. Just want to say, okay, to the electorate, okay, well, no, with all the so-called marginal Labour Party is doing, this is what you're going to do, this is what you're going to do better. We are close to election, and you can come with something to appease the electorate in terms of, okay, well, the Flubway come out with don't be surprised.
A good idea, yeah.
Trump come out with Project 25.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if they come out with something similar to Project 25. Just watch and see, yeah?
Indeed.
Just watch and see. They come with something just like Project 25 to fuck up some institutions because if they ever get back into office, revenge and is coming for The fellas are coming to govern, they're coming for revenge and to rip the people of this country of all the monies. You can take it to the bank.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah, man.
The Arachne is bitter these days because the Arachne is on the road to divorce. Understand?
Yeah.
The Arachne madam in New York now. Understand? So if I see all the ill-gotten gains, if I pass it by
So what's your take on the individual that was speaking about the man that they were doing the contract for protocol?
Let me tell you something. The man was arrested for illegal smuggling of tobacco.
Yeah.
Right? Now, it is a crime. It is a crime under their law, whatever country that he is in.
Yes,
it's a
that's
crime.
true.
You're
Yes.
smuggling.
Yes.
Understand? But it has nothing to do with anything financial.
Facts.
Look at the difference there. It has nothing to do with any financial irregularity.
Yes.
Nothing to do with that.
Yes.
It's just
Any
a matter of
similarity of
smuggling tobacco.
Yes.
You understand? So it's not like you had Rijok, who was a racketeer, thieving people money, hiding people money, doing all kind of thing.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
Then you had Malpinez.
Yes.
Arrested in 2 different continents for financial fraud, all kind of things like that. You understand?
Yes.
You want to equate that with a man who was just smuggling tobacco? You understand? If the man was, if the developer was like thieving people money and hiding people money and do whatever he was doing, then I would have a problem with that.
Yeah.
You understand? And he was arrested since in February. We are in October. We are now hearing about that in October.
And he has not even been charged as yet.
He has not even been charged. You understand?
Yeah.
And you're telling me you're gonna bring that into the country now, as if like that's so much of a big story, like the government should do this and Pierre should be fired and blah 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 boom boom.
Just for that.
Let me tell you something.
Like people
Listen,
stupid.
Joseph, one day we'll have to go on our knees and ask for pardon. One of these days, she have to go on her knees and ask for pardon for the stupidity she's allowing Shasney to force her to do.
Yeah, them really taking programming as
I don't know if she's getting paid. I don't know if she's getting. Looks like she's on the Newsmaker Live. With some fella from the 40 wants to run for Flabo against Ken. Yes, so you can definitely she has a UWP agenda. She definitely has a UWP agenda, and she will stop at nothing to get to whatever prize she's looking for, or whatever good name she's looking for. Justly, but I tell you something, Alan Justly don't care about nobody else but himself,
That's a fact.
And when she gets to realize that, she'll understand. Alan Justly cares about nobody than himself.
That's a fact.
And you don't, and to submit to Alan Justly is like you telling me you're behaving like that. You are St. Lucian.
Yeah.
You understand? A journalist like that, allowing Alan Shazley to use you like that. And then when he discards you what you go do? And she's very salty because when she was at GIS, she thought like she was cemented at GIS. So when the government came in, did not renew her contract. So she's very salty about that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I mean, the government has the option of keeping your contract in there, the contract, and then if they don't want you again. You can't force them to take you. Understand? But following the agenda of Alan Shasney will be very detrimental to that woman. And she's looking for every little thing. Why say like private investigator Shasney?
Yeah.
Now, Guy Joseph made some comments. And I'll tell you this. I thought in opposition, Guy Joseph would have passed by Deglo. And pick up something called look for some sense, some 1 cent pieces all about the place. Get some sense and put it in his skull and try to big up politically and grow up politically. But he gets stupider. I don't know if that's a word there. Stupider day by day. Because the things that come out of his mouth is like as if he's searching for the words to say. He's searching for things to say. He has nothing to say, but he will just blurt it out and it'll come out as if his power. That's political nonsense.
Yeah,
That's
man.
political nonsense that makes no sense at all. And that don't bring no votes to the United Workers Party.
That ain't gonna make nobody change their mind.
What does that do to the
but yeah, recently a man said that man, or one of the flowers come and make a video and I put it up and man said that how that change anybody's mind?
And I heard that again. You have that idiot Timothy Polio.
Yeah.
What has Newspin contributed to the betterment of St. Lucia?
Exactly.
What form of education has Newspin portrayed out to the young people to say, okay, well, I learned something new. I'm now educated. Things I didn't know, I now know. What is it? Nothing.
Every day is the same
Everything
topic.
about it is negativity, malpale, and all kind of thing. And he's using that little girl in the chat room, you know,
yes,
like as if it's something. I come on, you know. If you want to educate people, you want to know what the nation is going through. You've never spoken about the economy, how well the economy is going, how the people are benefiting from the social programs. You understand? Nothing positive.
He filtered what comments. You have a legal program what comments to read.
And he's talking about the how you call it the monitored talk show. What is it?
Most monitored talk show in the world.
Most monitored talk show in the world. Who the hell left that for him? Who the hell?
Who tell you that?
Who the hell left that for him? Who told him that?
Yes, sir.
You understand? The most monitored talk show in the world, just because probably people tune you to where the garbage you spew into and to debunk your lies. But people ain't monitor you. Who's you for people to monitor?
Yeah.
You understand? And you have people there just calling your show, you know, like, hey, yes.
The same thing every day.
The Prime Minister, the same people every day.
The same people calling
every day.
Talking the same. That's if I have to give out a content today, I have to put them things together for people to see. The same callers calling the same time. Imagine recorders calling the same time. We can call in the same time every day. The program. The only time we can call in.
But you know why Rick Wayne will be calling the program every time? Because Rick Wayne has nothing substantive to say.
Yeah.
You understand? Nothing. When he comes out and gives out his opinion or whatever, he comes out as if like he's knowledgeable enough.
Final say.
It is not edifying. It is not edifying anybody.
The final
whatever
say.
He says is not edifying anybody because it's pushing every time Rick Wayne opens his mouth on Newspin, it is pushing one more nail into the coffin of his credibility.
Yeah, man, that's true.
You understand? Because that vested interest that he has in the UWP is killing him slowly. You understand?
Yeah,
he
man,
may have made a little money from the sales of the printing machines that he sold, the whatever it is they sold to the government to Shastney, that did whatever they had in Shastney, the printing machines. He may have made a little money out of it. Probably that was his vested interest.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But some people, they'll hear you talk. You'll post things on Facebook. They will not answer the questions that you ask them on Facebook, you know.
Yeah.
But they'll call radio stations and attack you on the radio station instead of answering you. If I put something on Facebook about you, answer me right there. Don't call the radio station and see what you have to say there. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear you respond. I ask you a legitimate question. Give me a legitimate answer. If you can't answer me, just don't say nothing. But don't call a radio station and don't mention my name. You understand?
Yeah.
And don't talk out on the crap about who's paying me, who's paying that. Nobody freaking paying me. I speak my mind. I am who I am.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's fact.
But you come across as if like you're the godfather. And right now, you remember the headline of the newspaper, Bring the Truth to Light? Remember that?
Yeah.
That's what you have to understand, newspaper, Bring the Truth to Light?
Yeah.
Right now, Rick Wayne has how is that? Brought the truth to a lie. Turn the truth to a lie.
He brought the truth to a lie, yeah.
Yeah, turn the truth to a lie now because that's what he does all the time. He's a master spinner, you know. You think Tim spinning? Rick Wayne spinning more, you know. But he's spinning to his detriment. You understand? Spinning to his detriment. Yeah, but let me tell you something. At the end of the day, solutions are no longer stupid. Solutions are benefiting from the programs of the Labour Party.
Yeah, man.
If one election is being called, and I mean the electorate has the right to choose who they want to govern them. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, indeed.
But I don't think solutions are stupid enough to let something good to go and get something bad. You understand?
Indeed. Yeah, man.
You have something good already to go to drop it and go get something bad.
Bad, yeah.
And everything is removed from you. Everything is removed from you. What you gonna do? You're gonna say, I see what they have. If only I knew. Politics is not for the weak heart, you know.
That's so true,
Understand?
man. Yeah, man. Big up to you.
Yeah, man. So, thank you.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
All right.
Yeah, man, guys. It's crazy. Fake pastors, and everybody coming out, and this one want to talk this, and this one want to talk that. Yeah, God. They're not going to stop in it. Let's check this out, guys. We're going to get them mad. We're getting them mad. Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine that. And they're getting mad already. And so much so, the 43%ers unveil say 43%ers la. Gayo ba comments la. Gayo, sa ki pli kunyon an la terre set lisi, gayo. Mi yo koble la kodi se bay a plush. Mi yo la that's Jesus son. That is. Y'all SC Richard trying to compete. Sa la kawi, ma sa kawi a chui. Tansa, Nikki Francis. There is no chemistry between these two. Jusqu'au temps hier, Nikki Francis, ou ka la ban pièce chemistry, hein? Ouais, jusqu'au hier. C'est ou ka la ban pièce chemistry. And encore, Tessa Joseph. The ants is biting them and she laughing. Gaya. Parce que ou pan personne pour danser kou. Ou le Facebook a ve moun danser ek pièce non pa kay danser kou. Ek sa ka bile chouzot. Tansa. Follow fashion, I was expecting it, some shaking my head, and someone will tell me this is not jealousy. Tansa. The haters, yo. Say 43% does that. Miyo la. That's Mel the pool or whatever. I call Shas to teach them. Who tell mother by book blossa. You seen two black men dancing, you ask it to call a white man. You asking to call a white man, eh? Fatty Sylvain, eh? The name says it all. Fatty Sylvain say, Shas have to teach Philip JP how to dance, see? Fatty Sylvain, where's I, Fatty? Fatty, where's I? Jusqu'au to yara la view. Now say Fatty Sylvain. Ek ukawe. De book no e ka danser. Tout ça ou ka we la vie, the only thing you see in your eye, the only thing you see fit in your eye is to be asking for a white man to come and teach your black brothers how to dance. C'est ça qui te wedi. Let's go to Margarita Lewis. Marvel take those magie off on my iPhone. They are copycats. Laugh out loud. Choopson wanna be. Tansai Margita. Magilta. And Tina de laughing. Masai Kawia. And me Flora Kadisha's better than them. So you see the house slaves, the house Negroes, look them they piled up there. Watch them. Or ka bo tout a book blanc chouzot, ka sa. Y'all not kissing us there? Y'all black people, shame on y'all, man. That burning y'all. The PM does it better. That burning y'all. Huh? Guys, oh guys. Let me get a different angle. Guys. Let me get a different angle. A different angle. I get a different angle. Bad boy, guys. Y'all know. Y'all know anything? Y'all like to talk. Y'all are full of talk, man. Don't let them get distracted. Anyways, guys, it's the time for me to leave. So until then, tomorrow, make sure you keep that notification on, guys. Make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you follow the vibe. Always stay updated, InfoWars. Don't worry, guys. Until then, be seeing you guys tomorrow.